Hello, my name is Emilia Lemus. Today I will talk about a film that I shelved many years ago, but have now adapted into something meaningful. Before I start, I would like to share a bit about myself. I am currently a film study student at Weber State University. My main goal at the moment is to get more experience and work with the crew, learn more about the ins and outs of possible future careers. So, this film is a perfect opportunity for me to showcase my writing as well as my directing skills. The film is about a creative and talented young man who has decided to quit his job, although he is eager to get out of the toxic work environment. He is also curious enough to complete his final shift. Alright, so our main character, Manolo, represents those who are not fortunate enough to leave a job and be able to explore other options. He's an immigrant who hasn't had luck with any of his paperwork to become a citizen or even to get a work visa. He grew up around, or sorry, I grew up around many people who have faced these types of issues, and I want to express how terrible the situation can be for them. And then we've got a little bit of character description on his boss, who is also of Hispanic descent but doesn't consider himself the same as Manolo. He takes advantage of him and uses his situations to bully and belittle him, which are often common things that do happen in workplaces in which these types of individuals work. Here I have a quick summary of each character. Every character in this short film is of Hispanic descent, and each of them highlights a different type of social status. Manolo is a well mannered young man who simply wants to provide for his family, although he would prefer to play the drums and express himself through his creativity. And we have his boss, Paco. He's a terrible and verbally abusive individual who hates his life and takes it out on others. He is wealthy but is in charge of managing his uncle's pizza place. Kevin is a charismatic and cocky man. He's a stay at home husband, and he is also somewhat talented and represents the life that Manolo wishes he had. Another character we have, Julia, is a young and hardworking businesswoman who doesn't really like her husband's attitude towards other people, um, and she often does have to put him in his place. She provides for them and challenges the standards held by Americans and Mexicans as well. Um, there's one other important character who is an extra I have written here. He is a cop. His name is Jake, and he is a nice and friendly cop. He serves to remind Manolo that he is more than just a pizza delivery guy. And then here's a bit about the look of the film. I want to get many close ups of Manolo to highlight his reactions and emotions as he contemplates the decision that will ultimately impact his future. The colors will vary on location to give the audience a feel of the situation and mood. Um, Wardrobe will cater to each character and distinguish their personality in a way that complements the writing. So we have Julia, who is very clean looking, professional, and then Kevin, obviously not so much. And then Manolo, proper uniform, wears it correctly. And then there will be some practical effects that will be needed, like we will have to rehearse, and that will come with this character up here in the right hand corner, the shadow creature. So this shadow creature represents the anxieties and panic of not knowing what is in store for the future. This can also double as parents and guardians that disapprove of any creative or non-traditional career choices. A few comps come to mind are Donnie Darko, um, and Courage the Cowardly Dog, specifically Shadow of Courage, a character in which he is taunted and haunted by a shadow. 30 minutes or less, I chose for the character, not so much the story of the film. And then for locations, there are only 3 locations that we will be needing. It can be difficult to find a restaurant willing and affordable, but the other 2 locations will be a lot easier to locate. And for props, it is a bit prop heavy, but nothing that is out of control. It may take more searching, but we're ready for that type of thing. Please consider this short film and help us make it happen. This story deserves to be told, and I would like to be behind it. Thank you.